It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Now the former rushing champ. It's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short throw taken in by Kelce.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On third down, Mahomes. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first down, Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McClure. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The motion man here is McClure. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Hey, 57, 57.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
We're good.
Here's 2nd and 6.
15.
Now, a carry for Hunt. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
Yellow.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Yellow.
And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Hurt. Drop 60.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Come on. Hit. Ready.
Daniels going to throw again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least,
pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. Taken at the 19. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Hey, 57.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Motion man is Rice.
Hey, Ripley.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Pioneer.
They'll throw with Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Hey, pass. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 19 Lion. Go check, go check. Ready?
Daniels now on 1st down. He finds the veteran Ertz. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Deputy Lion.
A give, and here comes Robinson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Here's Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Throwing is Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 50 Maverick, 50 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The tight end Ertz in motion.
Trap 50, trap 50. Warriors 17.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Yellow.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Fire on these two.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on. Check smash.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Mustang 19. Ready.
On second down, it's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Hey, check mash, check mash. 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2.
I color. 57.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one online, and it is good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Rig alert, rig alert. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Third. Right there, unlock line, unlock line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. That one complete to Brown. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Panther 11. Roll. Bravo switch. Rock. Street. 7 Pirates.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
GG's, bro.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
That dude was champion rank.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.
Man, he beat me in all the categories pretty much, except for red zone. The score. Man, they better get a good rank off of beating somebody that was like 2 ranks above. Playing in the snow today.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The Chiefs have their safety, Justin Reed, out for the kickoff, and he's going to get things started from Kansas City. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They give to Pacheco to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly,
his first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud.
Oh, yeah. I love a good KC versus KC. It's whack as fuck, though. They can't friendly quit each other no more.
Side of the ball down the road.
Yellow.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Finds his man Rice. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Hey, dribble it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got it near the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Attack.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Yellow.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Good goal line stand.
Exactly
props. I got the turnover, though. I'll take my 3.
Short, go up and rally and get yourself off the field.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's trying to go deep again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs are going to take over after the interception.
Yeah, I'm going to get up out of here. Fake-ass Chiefs fan.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway from Atlanta. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They'll run again here with Robinson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. To the air, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And now an audible here into something else. And looking to throw, Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Back to the ground with Robinson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Penix. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Robinson up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Penix. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22.
Goal line defense tough.
And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme.
Maybe
bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return is Williams. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And looking to throw, Penix. Throw left side, there's London. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Penix working out of the gun here. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Penix to the air once more. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now Patrick going to change the play. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Shrugs him off. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They go play fake. Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Play number 9.
Yo, what up, Kiwi?
The drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Caught. Kelsey, left side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And this is
Oh my gosh, he was wide open.
This game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion
out here.
But we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators.
Yep, there it is, this game. I knew it when I called that formation. Kelsey wasn't out there. Oh, come on, defense.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. Jalen Watson dropped him defensively. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Robinson with another carry. Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. These guys running back out of the backfield.
You not mess that call up. All or nothing right here.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Steps away. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
There you go, Chris Jones.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
Faith in your offense. I got faith in my defense.
And short of the sticks.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, Chris. Get back there again. Oh, my gosh. Oh, there we go. There we go, baby.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he goes out right around the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7. Mahomes.
Yep, that's game. Fuck. He keeps underthrowing, bro. I got to high throw these bitches.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there.
Underthrow like a motherfucker.
So for the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the draw, Robinson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That shit over with. Oh, it just pissed me off, though, man. Them underthrows killing me.